Hello there my fellow holotable heroes, and welcome to another Conquest counter video guide. You'll be able to find this and all my other Conquest guides on my SWGOH for Life website. If you haven't seen it yet, go and check it out, there'll be a link in the description below. And this one I'll be going up against Rex clones, 5 of first clones plus Cody here in Conquest in Sector 5. So I'll be using 2 data disc sets. I'll show a few battles with Stoneskin and then as well Overzealous, just so you can see different team how they work here. In terms of the modifier, Dauntless Courage, they get some, stacking off, some stacking stats, but it doesn't really play a whole lot. The biggest issue here obviously is Rex's lead. Whenever you critically hit them, they'll be gaining bonus turn meter and then 5 sacrifice. So we'll kick off first with Overzealous data disc set, where you have 3 stacks of Zealous Ambition and Vitality to give you lots of damage for your support and healers, and then Vitality, Fortified and Entrench for some extra durability for a team. And there we go, let's get going. First off, let's kick off with Basti. Obviously Yoda here, his support, also it's Basti and Shakti, and then Jolie's support, so they will do some nice damage. Anyway, I'll just go ahead, as you can see, doing some nice progress. Let's go ahead, call Yoda for assist, and bye-bye 5s, and once 5 is down, you can just, hit autoplay, to be honest, at this point. Even if they do manage to take somebody out, you've got Julie for the revive, so very easy, very straightforward here with these guys. We got Padme, there we go. Okay, they get the opening plays out, but obviously Padme here, with entrenched, getting extra bonus protection whenever they attack out of turn, which clones do a lot. As you can see, we're getting some nice bonus protection as well. Let's go ahead, get daze on everybody, so we stop their bonus turn meter gain. There we go, convert those dazes into stuns with tech, and just target 5s, hit auto, and you should be good to go here, to be honest. So Padme, absolutely brilliant with the Overzealous data they set. And we got Rex versus Rex, so turn meter versus turn meter train. I'm actually bringing Barris as the 5th just for some extra healing. I think she'll be better than Cody. There we go. Obviously we'll have to go after here 5s first, so then we don't trigger a sacrifice. Got him in the yellow, down he goes. So obviously Barris as the healer, and then Rex and Echoes the support are your main damage dealer in this one. And once 5s is down, like you will see in a lot of these teams, you can just hit autoplay from that point onwards. Okay, there we go. Okay, so Piet will be gaining bonus turn meter whenever his Eliza hits. Eventually he will get a turn quickly. We might lose a person or not. How Cody, clever Cody, he stunned my Piet. Okay, we'll just keep going here, get 5s out. Now all of these clones are support, so they will all again be benefiting from that Overzealous data disc sets. Let's just go ahead, finish off 5s, and now we can just nuke the rest of the boys, because they aren't really as tanky as 5s is, so we're able to burn for these guys quickly. Moving on, we got Palps. Okay, I'll see if we can keep everybody alive. It's not always possible with these clones, because they do actually do quite a nice, well, they don't do a big damage, it's just lots of small attacks. We go. Okay, finally got a turn. Let's see if we can get tenacity down, get shock now of everybody, so we stop the turn meter train, and we can just go to town here. Go get some stuns, maybe. Perfect. Now throw on his support, so his kick that deals damage 4 times, so in a lot of cases he can one-shot most units here, and once those guys are down, it's pretty easy and straightforward. And I was able to keep everybody alive for a 3-star victory. Hux is great as well. He will, while he has advantage, he will prevent bonus turn meter gain. So there you go, Rex used his form up, and Hux was like, nah. Unfortunately, counterattacks there. Killed off Echo, I think, and triggered a sacrifice on 5s. But anyway, we'll still be able to make it, because these guys, Officer, Hux and Phasma, they're all support, so they do some nice damage as well on their basic. Up next we got Night Sisters. Now Night Sisters are kind of one of those cheesy teams, obviously, because AI does know how to deal with them, but it'll take a while before we get going. And in terms of damage, Asajj, Talzin and Daka, they all benefit here from Zealous Ambition data disc. So we go, mass assist, over on 5s, he's down, hit autoplay, and your Night Sister should take care of the remaining clones. Up next we got Raddus. Now Raddus is great because obviously he's got his big AoE, his support. Unfortunately, like Rogue One faction, they don't have a whole lot of support units or healers, so we just have here Cassian and Raddus. They're your damage dealers in this particular case. because you would think that Chirrut is a support, but he's actually an attacker. Anyway, let's give turn over to Raddus. Good thing obviously with Raddus is even if somebody gets defeated, Jin got a revive, then Raddus, once he gets to his ultimate, he also got a revive. So you know, no need to panic if you do lose a tank in beginning. Most likely you will be able to bring them back. There we go, Raddus works really well. And obviously, as always, you gotta finish off the Overzealous data this set portion of the video with Dash. He's the king of Overzealous because his AoE wipes out majority of the teams out there once he gets it. We'll see, because 5 is very durable. We also have that sacrifice to worry about. Finally got a turn here. Let's go ahead, heal up. I'm just going to go call here an assist. That should take care of 5s. Hit autoplay, and when Dash gets a turn, yeah, it's going to be a game over most likely. Come on, get a turn, buddy. There we go. Everybody disappear from the battle after Dash's AoE. Okay, time to switch gears now over to Stoneskin data this set. So this one is all about survivability. So we got Voluntary Vanguard that will put mark on your healthiest ally. We got Entrenched, Fortified, and Unbreakable for a lot of survivability. And then obviously you got Stacking Defiance or Stacking Fervor will work, either of them. That will be stacking 5% offense whenever you attack out of turn or critically hit. And same thing for the Protection Recovery. I have this one that you recover protection on crit, but even on attacks out of turn would work as well, because you know all these teams will have attacks out of turn. Alright, Padme, a bit of a slow start as usual, but once you do get going, once you start stacking courage, you can quickly finish these guys off. You obviously want to go after 5s first, as with all these battles, so you don't have to deal with his sacrifice. And after 5s is down, you know, things become a lot easier. He's barely hanging around. Let's get a kick in the face. Now we can just go ahead, hit autoplay, and you know, the AI should do the rest here. Finish off the remaining clones. Okay, there we go. Just 2 down. Come on, guys, you can do this. You can do this. There we go. Cody down as well, and you know, Padme actually works well with both data this set. So basically with this data this set, any team plus Malak is very good, because obviously Malak is going most likely be the tankiest of them all, and then they just keep hitting him, and whenever they crit him, they're constantly feared. So that's how you can keep these guys under control. With Darth Revan lead can be sometimes tricky, because obviously if you do trigger their death mark on Rex, you might have to take him out before 5s, and you trigger sacrifice. But other than that, you know, pretty straightforward affair with Sith Empire. Guess is absolutely great with this data this set. Most teams you can just hit autoplay. He's very durable because of all those, you know, Fortified, Unbreakable, and Entrenched discs, and we got Protection, Recovery, and Stacking Offense whenever we attack out of turn or crit, depending on what data discs you have. So he's constantly recovering protection, and you know, his offense just ramps up. Okay, so we got the Bad Batch here with Shakti. Shakti gains bonus turn meter whenever your guys are hit, and they will constantly hit Wrecker. He's got mark on him. You can then pass turn over to Echo, get a daze on everybody, stop their turn meter train, then tech obviously with his AoE. He can then as well stun everybody, and you know, once 5s is down, just hit autoplay, and you know, there's no real threat here. And because of Shakti, obviously we keep getting retribution on us, allowing us to constantly recover protection, stack more offense. So you know, a very fun team to run. We got here Mandalorians with Maul and Watt. You know how this team works. You put attack on somebody, then Maul goes, does his AoE, then Candy goes, does his AoE, and Maul's waiting, there we go. And then you just unload all stacks of anguish here into 5s, get him down, get Rex down, and now we can just probably hit autoplay as well at this point, and you know, we should be good to go here. Perfect. So here in combination we also have some extra healing from Bow's Unique whenever we attack out of turn, as well recovering some health and protection on top of your data discs that you do have equipped already. Okay, up next we got Silas. Just to go ahead here and go after 5s. Obviously don't want to trigger sacrifice. Okay, well, in this case C-3PO is the healthiest, so I guess that's good, so both Wookiees can keep going. Okay, so as soon as you get 5s down again, a lot easier here. I think Echo died from counterattacks probably once he did his AoE, so CLS, you know, very quickly destroys these guys. got Best Commander with his scoundrels. It's pretty good as well, because all these, you know, either critical hits or attacks out of turn are juicing up your offense, and then eventually his Whistling Birds will be doing a lot more damage than in the beginning. So let's go ahead. Just dispel the Thunder on 5, just do a couple of AoEs to get those Whistling Birds stacked to the maximum. There we go. Obviously you probably want to go after 5s first. I decided there to stun Rex with Quill, and then we can go ahead here, get rid of 5s, and now we can go after Rex before he gets his Annihilate out, and then you can just hit autoplay at this point, and you know, AI will do the rest here without any issues whatsoever, just down to Echo. And there we go. So definitely, you know, lots of teams here that can take out Rex. Okay, so hopefully this video was useful and helpful, showing you a few different teams for both Data D sets, so Stoneskin and Overzealous. Let me know in the comments below how you guys are getting on, but until then, have fun, enjoy life, and may the RNG be with you, my friends.